What's up, everybody? We're back with another rolling commentary video. This is a black belt match. We got myself taking on Melyssa Hutchinson. She's a very talented black belt who has her own gym, Presley BJJ in Fredricton, New Brunswick. Make sure to check them out if you're in the area. So let's take a look at the roll. We start off, you see Melyssa control my head, quickly jump around to side control, and then take mount. So she gets a good collar tie, brings my head low, and then brings her body over my head, and now takes a nice underhook with her right arm. The underhook lets her move around and spin to side control. See how I'm trying to turn and put my back on the mat, but she quickly jumped to mount. Mount is definitely one of the best positions in jiu-jitsu. And often I'll try to kind of match my opponent's pace, but Melyssa was definitely a step quicker than I was here, so I was not able to defend the pass. And then she right away nicely jumped to a technical mount and then started to take my back and go for a triangle. So see how my back is starting to come off the floor? That means there's back exposure. And now she can go to a technical mount, which means she slides her left knee up to my head. Her right foot is on the floor. And now she's looking to control my upper body and then fall to her right hip to start to secure the back control. It's a really common way to transition from mount to back when the person tries to get on their side to defend, is to do that technical mount and then try to go to the person's back. And now you see her trying to separate my hands to go either for an armbar or a triangle. At this point, I'm totally on defense. I gotta watch my right arm from being armbarred. Melyssa also has the threat of a triangle choke. See how I'm trying to push her leg off of my head there? She wants the crook of her knee against the side of my neck. So if she wants the back triangle here, she should actually try to get the lock of her triangle on my other armpit. The way she has her legs locked here is better for the front triangle. But see how the crook of her knee is kind of more in front of my chin? She needs that on the side of my neck. That's why it's going to be difficult to finish the triangle here. Also, she should go to her, she's on her left hip, she should go to her right hip, because then it would be easier to finish the armbar. And see, now she's going for it. She goes to finish the armbar, but I'm able to raise my head up because there's no cross-face leg since the armbar came from inside the triangle. So watch, she goes to separate my hands, but I'm able to turn my thumb down as she goes to apply the pressure. I turn my thumb down, and then I use my other hand to push off the mat and start to lift my head up. So that will start to relieve some of the pressure from the armbar. Still stuck in the triangle, but if you're defending submissions, you do not want to be flat on your back. It's very, very rare that putting your back flat on the submission is the right thing to do. Here, at least I have gravity on my side, and it's a little bit awkward for Melyssa to try to get the finish here. The leg is not quite in the optimal position for the triangle, and then I'm able to get my second hand in and finally get out of that lock. So here, it's a little bit awkward for her to try to finish the armbar. Maybe she could have got it if she really put a lot of hip pressure in, but I'm able just to kind of hide my hand back from her. And now, see how I get my thumb inside the crook of her knee? Now I need that second hand to get enough pressure to pop the legs open and finally get out. As soon as I get out, I'm able to start to switch into offense. I get to a single leg X, off balance Melyssa, and sweep. So you'll see as I get the single leg X guard on, I'm able to get her hopping out towards her right. See her right foot hopping? And then I change direction and shift my weight the other way. I block her ankle to stop her from stepping, and I'm able to sweep. And I could have maybe tried to get on top, but I looked to try to attack the legs with a heel hook. Now we're attacking each other's legs. When you go for a leg lock, you're opening a can of worms, then your partner's gonna try to leg lock you. Melyssa's trying to ankle lock my left ankle. I'm able to shift my hips over to relieve some of the pressure. You see we're in here pretty close to each other. This is a 50-50 position. 50-50 just means we have equal opportunity to attack each other's legs. Lots of people also call these positions leg entanglements. Melyssa used that space to get on top. Now she's trying to work the pass again. This is a very similar situation to what happened at the start of the roll, where Melyssa got a right hand collar tie, switched to a right hand underhook, and spun around my head to side control. So this time it was same position, but I'm thinking I need to make an adjustment and I need to slow her down. So I just grabbed a hold of her leg. Now this worked kind of. She's still able to start to move around, but just slowing her down starts to let me get the half guard. I'm starting to trap her her left leg. And you're gonna watch the legs here. There's a lot of leg pummeling. So Melyssa has a good cross face, which pins my upper body. So all I can really do is move my legs around to try to off balance her. And I want that cross face to come out, which it does there. So I'm just using my legs. I get a shin to shin, I turn to my left. Melyssa tries the knee cut, I turn back to my right. Here, I grab the leg to feed the butterfly hook in. When you have a butterfly hook, you have the ability to lift And that will often make the person let go of the crossface because I can start to lift with the underhook, the butterfly hook, and now she lets go. I attempt to go for a guillotine choke here, but as I'm going for the guillotine, Melyssa counters that and starts to go for my back. So I overcommitted on the guillotine. See, again, back exposure. Melyssa can see the back of my rash guard, and she lifts her head up, and you're gonna see her left hand start to reach for my far armpit and then my neck, and now she's switching to back control again. And I don't wanna get my back taken again, so I use this defense that I use a lot, where if their position isn't right, like here, Melyssa, her hips are higher than my hips, so she needs her hips right above my hips. If she doesn't, she should switch to a rear chest lock where both hands are locked underneath my armpits, because if not, I'm able to stand up, and then eventually it's so slippery that you'll slide out. And now we're right back into this leg lock shootout. I'm trying to go for an inside heel hook. Melyssa's going to attack my leg again. I stand up. Now I'm trying to deal with this single leg X guard. She quickly switches to a full X guard. I have to post my hands out on the floor. Almost a backside 50-50 here. I step over, so we end up in regular 50-50. Coming to the end here. But this was just a really fun technical roll. I thought it was great. We were just really matching technique for technique. I'll be doing more rolling commentary videos. I have a great opportunity to roll with lots of different levels of people. So if you'd like to see me rolling with more blue belts, purple belts, white belts, men, women, just let me know in the comments and I'll do more of these videos in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye.